And now to South Africa, where 3 more suspects have been arraigned in court following the killing of a 22-year-old Nigerian e-hailing driver, Abike Satlet, in Pretoria, South Africa. A 4th suspect had reportedly handed himself over to the police. Chairman and CEO Nigerians and Diaspora Commission, Abike Dabiri-Erewa, earlier demanded for justice and arrest, as well as prosecution of those involved. She expressed worry over the increasing rate of criminality and killings of Nigerians in South Africa. Abike Satlet, a student set to graduate next month, was remembered as hardworking and ambitious, with plans to further his studies in Canada. Joining me from Cape Town for more on this is Media Director, Nigerian Citizens Association South Africa, Oscar Emetohi. Good to have you join us.
Thank you, Precious. Appreciate the opportunity.
I'm really quite sad, the basis for our conversation today, the death of a very young Nigerian in South Africa. What more can you tell us? What more information does the association have on this matter?
Firstly, I want to say we are deeply saddened by the incident that happened. And we as the Nigerian community here in South Africa, we are mourning. We see this as one death too many, and it seems like it's been happening again and again and again. But at this point, we have met with the family. We have also, through the consulate, been engaging the South African government. We also commend the law enforcement and just the general public for their concern, because when this incident happened, if you watch the video that was trending, you could see that South Africa stood up and joined us to demand for justice. So while we mourn, while we asking that the authorities find a way to prevent this, we're talking about being proactive. We also commend all the efforts of all the law enforcement, and like you have said, the men involved have been arrested, and they appeared in court 2 days ago, and the case was adjourned to the 23rd of this month. So we just hope that we can find justice. From here, as a community leader, we want to also express our deepest condolences to the family of Abike. I don't think this was what they bargained for, but it's happened. I think justice can find a way to suit their heart and comfort them.
He was a very promising young man. From the report we took, he was planning to further his studies in Canada. I wanted to ask if this has generated any form of tension. I know you said some South Africans have also joined you in calling for justice, but in general, has this raised or generated any form of tension between Nigerians and South Africans?
I would say there's not any tension. We have been very careful. This is not xenophobic. We don't have any from the investigating officer we engaged. It doesn't appear as if it was a kind of nationality targeting. So we don't have evidence, so we cannot say it's generating any form of tension. Like I rightly said, we are also encouraged by the show of love. Like some of our South African friends that we engaged with, they all saw this as, that was a human, that was a young man, that was a future that has been denied. That young guy had such a promising future. He was meant to graduate just next month. And so we could all come together. You could see the show of concern that it wasn't supposed to happen. No one deserved this. No family that trained or sent their child to study deserved the kind of report. I believe the family were waiting to celebrate the victory, the graduation. But what are we seeing? What will happen next month when his mates are graduating? So no form of tension to the best of our knowledge. And like I said, we wouldn't want to make this more about a nationality issue. Crime affects everyone, including South Africa. For us as a community,
absolutely. But just for time, apologies for butting it, but I wanted to ask you, because the CEO of Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Abike Dabiri-Erewa, also spoke of the fact that Nigerians are being targeted. You have said you are not sure that this is in this context, that's what played out. But what can be done to ensure the safety, just in general, of Nigerians in South Africa? And then, are you optimistic that justice, will be served?
Yeah, we are optimistic again, commend the law enforcement. This incident happened on the 11th of February, and within 2-3 days, the suspects were arrested. For us, we're calling for justice. And from what we've witnessed thus far, there seems to be that effort to really dig down, give justice to this case. We don't want to narrow it down to more of a Nigerian versus South African thing, but however, we use this opportunity to also call for strategic diplomatic engagement. We are asking for a more proactive policing, if it involves both countries, just so everyone can be safe. Every legal resident, including South Africa themselves, we will all be safe. And again, just to also buttress, just to tell you that this wasn't more about a targeting of a nationality. On the day of the court, you could see other e-hailing, Uber, Bolt, those different drivers, they came to protest on the court. What were they doing? They're all asking for safety. They're asking the government, please protect us. And from among them, what we saw, you saw people from different nationalities. You saw even South Africa there protesting, asking that the law enforcement should up their game.
So this is also about the safety. This is also the safety of e-hailing drivers as well. All right, thank you so much for your time. We'll continue to keep in touch with you to get more updates on this case. Joining us from Cape Town, the Media Director of Nigerian Citizens Association at South Africa, Oscar Emetwe.
Thank you, Precious.